Juguemos Techultura. Welcome to Techultura. Hi, everyone. Techultura is your go to hub for all things instructional technology and innovation for the 25-26 school year. Whether you're a returning staff member or brand new to campus, I'm so excited to be on this journey with you. This space was created to support your growth, simplify your tech support, and make everyday teaching just a little bit easier. Guinness Suaitias. Let me introduce myself. My government name is Jacqueline Garcia, but I also go by Jackie. And I'm absolutely thrilled to be serving not one, but two amazing dual language campuses this year, both Anderson Mill and Wells Branch, both elementaries. This marks my 25th year in education, 15 as a third through fifth dual language teacher, and the last 10 as an ITS. I started my journey in Bryan ISD and have proudly been part of Round Rock since 2006. I'm passionate about helping educators feel confident with tech integration and especially loving supporting curriculum with computer science and coding. Mi vida. Outside of work, I'm all about my family. This is my crew right here. My amazing husbands, our daughter Gabriela and Isabella, and our sweet new pup Axel. Axel just joined our family over the summer. Gabriela works in trademark and licensing and recently completed her MBA. Isabella is finishing up her master's in marine biology and making waves literally with the EPA. And yep, I'm a proud new dog mom. And look at our new dog looks just like his sister. This was a day that we adopted. We rescued Axel. We love traveling, laughing, and spending time on the water. So this was their Axel and Bella's first sibling picture. Going on to a little bit about how I work. I lead with enthusiasm, equity, and purpose. I believe in working together, learning together, and growing together. I value open, timely communication, whether it's a hallway chat or detailed email follow up. Also, help tickets is a plus plus. You'll learn about help tickets later on through this training. I check messages as soon as I can and respond as soon as I can to help keep things running smoothly. As a coach and teammate, I'm always working on improving myself, listening deeply, supporting others, and staying open to new perspectives, and most importantly, being your loudest cheerleader. I thrive in collaborative, purpose driven spaces when we're aligned around shared goals. One of my favorite quotes sums it up best. Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. By the great Vince Lombardi. Let's talk about Techultura and get started. Oh, before then, let me jump back. So, new this year, I am split. I will be at Anderson Mill on Mondays and Wednesdays and at Wells Branch on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Friday is TBD. I'll see how what my department brings to my schedule for Fridays, and then we'll figure it out from there. So I'll know more about my schedule once you're seeing this video in August. Let's jump into Techultura, which is a Google Classroom course. So, um, I have two courses. Each one is dedicated for specifically for each campus. So let's get started. Okay, let's get started with our Google Classroom course. First, I would like for you to open a new tab. I have a student practice account that is open for the sake of this training. Once you get to your Google account, you're going to navigate over to the right hand side where the Google apps are, and you're going to click on the waffle. Then you're going to go to Google Classroom. Now, I already have a course loaded in here specifically for Wells Branch. However, I'm going to also show you how to add the course. Over here on the right, click on Join Class. And then in this box under class code, you can enter the code that is correlated with the campus. For Anderson Mill, the code is HSYORSPY. I'm going to give you a second to type that in, and then you will click join. And for Wells Branch, the code is D2ORSPY. IOBOI. And it is case sensitive. It's all lowercase letters for both campuses. And then you would click on join. I'm going to click cancel, and then we're going to go to the layout for Wells Branch. Now, each course is tailored to the specific needs for each campus. Mostly both campuses run the same. However, each campus might have some unique needs that make their campuses both unique and special. So each course is just a little bit different. So clicking into Wells Branch, this is just going to be an example. On your left-hand side, you have your navigation options.
No video.
Sorry.
No video. Power off.
That is my dual monitor. And then at the top, you have stream, where you will see all of the work that has been posted here. I know it looks overwhelming, but I promise you it's more organized when you click on classwork. At the top, you can click on view your work, and it'll give you a list of all of your assigned kind of responsibilities. On this drop down menu, you can see what's assigned, you can see if anything has been returned, and you can see what is missing. And this is also, you're joining my class as a student, so this is an opportunity to see how it would work on a student side in the event that you set up Google Classroom for your students when you're ready. And then going back to our Techultura, going back to classwork, here is where everything is organized for you. I have a start here module, I have a day 1 module, and a day 2 module. Now, please, please, please don't get overwhelmed by the days. I just kind of organized it by days to help you get through tasks to ensure that you're ready for the first day of school. Everything that is in this course is to help you prepare for the first day of school. As the school year goes on, I may be adding additional modules, but everything you see now, right now, it only goes to day 2. I envision going to day 8, I believe. But I promise you, every single task on here is to help you get ready for the first day of school. So that's super important to keep in mind. All right, so let's talk about start here. Here is what you'll find. In each module, you'll find an icon with the TV when you need to watch something. You'll find an icon that has a check mark when you need to turn something in. I need to go back and add a check mark here for this second assignment. So scrolling down, the little toolbox is just something for you to do to make sure that you have access to platforms and everything you need. Again, these little icons are just to help you get a visual of what is at task, what I'm asking you to do. All right, so let's get started with watch the Techultura overview. This is the Techultura video. So when you click on view material, the video to this link is going to be right here on this Techultura hub explaining everything. Now for class comments, this is public. This is where you can add a class comment, you can add a question, you can drop a positive thought, any questions if you're needing help. This is where we're building community. So if you see a teammate that is needing some additional support, if you can jump in and provide that support, that's awesome. I would love for you to do that. I will also be watching comments to make sure that I'm providing support as well. But just remember, I'm not on campus every day. So this is the purpose of utilizing Google Classroom. Going back to Techultura and the classwork. So we started there. So that's all you have to do is watch this video. Now, for the second kind of task, when you click on complete RRISD custody agreement. Now, this looks a little bit different because you're actually going to mark something as done or you're going to turn something in. Every assignment in here has a description. It has a learning target explaining why this is what the goal is of this assignment and why it's important. And then it gives you a layout of what I'm asking you to do, kind of instructions. Those are bulleted, and then it just gives you additional information. Now this form is important because it must be submitted. I am responsible for all of the devices on campus. It walks you through what you can and can't do for the device, and this is in reference to your teacher laptop, for classroom teachers. So when you click on this form, it will lead you to the form. It will ask you for some personal information. You will complete that, you'll submit it, and then you can go back to your Google Classroom and you can click it, mark as done. Now, if you would like to privately comment something, that'll come directly to me, in this area, or if you just have a general question, that you don't mind posting to the entire class, you can scroll down here and add a class comment, and this is where everybody that's enrolled in the class can see these comments. And then when you're done, you can click mark as done. So that is specifically for this assignment. Then going back to classwork, this Techultura checklist is super important because it's literally a checklist to help you stay on task and on track of everything that I'm asking you to do. Again, this only goes to day 2 for right now, but I may add additional materials. So when you click on over here on the right hand side, now you have a file here. This file is specific to every single person. Every student, every staff member is going to get their own copy. So when you open it, you can keep track of what you have achieved, what is ready to begin, and the due dates. I'm going to click on Got It. So it gives you the tasks, it gives you the due dates, and it has a drop down menu where you can mark your all the courses are ready to begin. If you are needing support, you can click pending support. That means that when you open this checklist, that red is just a visual knowing that you're waiting for support. You can mark what's in progress so you know what you have started. You can mark what's achieved, and some items may not be applicable to every single staff member. You can mark that as not applicable. Something new that I just learned for checklist is you have to uncheck one of the colors so that you only have one color, or you can have two, or you can have um more than one. So that's new. So this is just your handy dandy checklist. Now this is something for you again to just help keep track of all of the things. Now going back to Techultura. Oh, and I'm asking once you achieved the assignment to click turn in, because it's going to help me keep track of where you're at, and also to where I can check in. For instance, if you're getting behind on some tasks, I can quickly look at my Google Classroom and determine where I can offer support, or just kind of keep up with all of the things. Then on classwork, now if you go down to day 1, you have a video to watch. And when you click here, click on view material, again, it'll tell you learning target, why this matters, what to do, video walkthrough. I need to go back and relink this video because there is a video on how to do this. I just forgot to do that. I'm sorry. And then going back to Techultura, how to install your MFDs. These are your printers. This is going to be super important. Again, click on view material. I don't know why I need to go back and check the links. I had linked some videos for you, but again, description, um, your learning target, why this matters, and then your kind of to do on what to do. I have an installation guide. I don't know why it didn't save. I need to go back and check on that. Again, this is general class comment. You can add comments here. And on the right hand side, there's nothing for you to turn in because um this is just a task. You need to be able to access printers and know what to do, and the video will explain everything there. Um so each day is set up with tasks specifically to that day. Now, are you going to get this done on day 2? No, but you may or may not. But when you open your Google Classroom, you can go to your checklist. You can check in to see kind of where you're at. And then it'll help you just keep track of these tasks. Now, again, these are all pertinent tasks that I'm asking you to do so that you're ready to go for the first day of school. For instance, you'll need to be able to print. You'll need to be able, we want to check to make sure that your info is correct on our campus staff list. That's not linked here yet because I don't have access to that yet. If you're new to campus, I would love to share your arrival with our community. So, again, it gives you all of your directions and then it gives you a link so that you can create your own social media posts. Um, you can edit the template. I'm asking you to add your name here, add a picture, and then tell me a little bit about you. Not too long, and then once these are complete, I will download them and I will post them to our social media pages. That's going to be Facebook and Instagram. This year we're not using Twitter very much, so then that is specifically for teachers that are new to campus, either transferred into our campus, are newly hired, or you're an early career teacher, which means you're launching your teaching career with us. Anderson Mill will have something very similar. The template's just a little different. And so once you complete that, you can mark that as done. So in general, this is how the Google Classroom is set up. Every day, there are some tasks here for you to work through. Some days will be really quick. Some days might be a little longer. Looking ahead at day 2, I give you directions on how to set up your interactive flat panel. That is super important. Your IFP accessories, your classroom phone, how to enter a help desk ticket. This is super important to help me, help you, and then practice submitting a help desk ticket. And so this is for the first 2 days, and I look forward to adding days 3 through 8 on here. Again, I'm just breaking up all the tasks that you will want to do to ensure that you're ready for the first day of school. I look forward to spending this school year with you. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you have any questions as you work through this video, you will learn how to find me. Have a great first day or whenever you're watching this video, and I look forward to working with you.